Hey, I'm finally here. Welcome to my first official YouTube video. I'm Sandra Lawrence, the fashion enthusiast. I hope you enjoyed the ride. I'm going to be talking about my journey so far as a self-taught fashion designer. It's not easy. But yeah, let me start with how I started, like how everything came together. So right from when I was still a child, I've always known it in me that fashion was my dream. Yeah. So it started from when I was a child. I remember making clothes for my dolls, like literally every one of my dolls had clothes. Like I would always take my mom's or my old clothes and I'll just cut them out and I'll use my hand, needle and thread to sew all the pieces together, and all of them, they even had hats, like from what I can remember. And yeah, from then when I was also still small, everybody literally called me a model, like down to my aunties, my uncles, my grandparents. Everybody knew me as a model because I was very skinny. Like they used to call me is it Agbani directly? Yes, because I was very skinny. But yeah, it started from there, and then gradually my love for fashion started growing, my love for seeing clothes started growing. And then it got to when I was in 100 level, yeah, in University of Lagos, yeah, 100 level, 2016. Well, you know what, they actually love, like I love clothes. So I was in university then, so I could do what I wanted to do to an extent because my friends are this very protective, strict parents. And then I was like, I wanted to become a model. Like I wanted to be a model. But I want to be a model. So I started going for casting. I went to school of modeling in Nigeria. I started training myself every Saturdays and Sundays. I would go there, we'll work and everything. But then I was always getting no's. Like they were always, thank you for coming, thank you for coming. Like after all the stress, after all the starving myself, they would just tell me, thank you for coming, thank you for coming. So I liked being a model, and I'm glad I actually tried being a model. But being a model in Nigeria, more, it's not easier. So I was doing modeling. I was meeting other designers, working for them. I worked few shows then, yeah, but they were quite stressful. Like they were very stressful. And I feel modeling in Nigeria is like there's this segregation that they did most times, mostly dark skinned female, and though they actually pick light skinned girls, but it wasn't just going well for me in that modeling thing. And then even if I worked shows, I wasn't really like making money from it. Basically, it was fine. I love like being a model, but at the same time I have to make money from it because you need things, like you will need things when you're modeling. You need to buy shoes, you need to take care of yourself, and then obviously I need money to do that. So I can't be doing this thing and I'm not making the money from it. So yeah, I was getting no's. There was even a time I went for a casting. Can you imagine? I went for a casting and they told me, thanks for coming. Then I asked one of the judges, why did they tell me thanks for coming? And then he said I was too curvy. And I'm like, am I meant to be a skeleton before they will actually pick me for this show? So yeah, it kept going on for a while, and then I was just getting tired because it was becoming stressful. I wasn't eating, and I started doing ushering. I did ushering, man. My ushering days, my ushering days was something that, but well, I'm actually glad I was able to do that because it taught me, like I was able to experience that. So everything I'm here today, so everything was, do you get? So yeah, ushering days were very stressful. I remember times when you have to wake up in the morning, very early in the morning. I have to take bus. I have to take buses to get to my destination, and then you stand on top heels, on your heels. You stand on your heels for how many hours? At the end of the day, they'll pay me 5K. They pay me 6K in naira, not even in dollars. If it was dollars, I would have been calm because obviously making 5K or 6K in dollars is not small money.
Oh my god! Wow!
But yeah, after all the stress, you just give me like 5K, 6K, 7K naira, and then they just tell you, okay, we'll contact you again. So all these things kept going on, and then I was like, nah, I'm a baby girl. I'm not going to be doing it. I'm not going to be stressing. But jokes apart, like, well, all these things kept going on, and then I was just getting tired of it because it was just a lot of stress. So yeah, I was doing that up until the lockdown 2020, we had to go back home from school. Everything was literally shut down. I think events then too, they were actually shut down. Like no events was happening, whatever. And even weddings, everything was actually down. So since I love fashion and I love clothes, I love seeing clothes. Well, I always have so many screenshots. And then I kept thinking, what can I do? Like lockdown, like there's no ushering job, there's no modeling job because there are no shows, and even if there are shows, they were online. And then I was just getting tired of modeling. I'm happy I tried it out, but I just didn't want to do it again. I just wanted to use the experience I had from modeling for myself. So I decided to start doing content creation for fashion brands and any other brand, because that is what was like sort of in vogue that time, because everybody was trying online, like everything was online. So content creation then was actually booming in 2020. So I started content creation. So then you see me looking for all my old clothes, and I've just picked up a few of my clothes that I know that I've worn it out and it's actually very nice, and I created content with it. Then I started editing them and I shared them. And then there's this a fashion designer too. She's a friend of mine, Jane Classic. That time, like she was actually very supportive of my journey, and I really appreciate her for that time, because she literally make free clothes and give me for free, and then I'll make videos for her. I'll create content with the outfits, and then I'll post them on my page and I'll tag her, and she kept making them because she said she was getting clients from me, and it was just something that I like doing. And then the thing I noticed about myself is, like, if I put my mind to do something and I really want to do it and I love doing it, I'm just going to do it. So I was really having fun that time. When I started, I feel people feel that you have to start like very big, but that's actually not the case. Because when I started with just my phone. I didn't even have a ring light at first. I never had a ring light. It was like it was like 5 to 6 months later that I actually got my first ring light. And that ring light, even if I got that time, I remember times when I had to go home, and then we were all at home because of the lockdown. Then I'll go to my mom's kitchen downstairs, because that place has one of the best light. I have to take all my clothes, all my shoes, all my jewelry downstairs to the kitchen, and I'm making video inside the kitchen because the kitchen is quite spacious. So you see me at one corner of the kitchen, me and my siblings, they are helping me to arrange this. I'm helping to, and I didn't even have a tripod stand. Then I was literally using just my phone. And then we had this kitchen table. I'll get so many books, stack them all together, I'll put my phone to rest on the books. Then I'll get a small mirror to use to see myself. And then I'm just dancing and creating content in the kitchen. So, which is why when people say, oh, do I need this to start? Do I need capital? I'm like, bruh, just start with what you have. So I was creating content in my mom's kitchen. Then I moved to the parlor, and you see me just dancing, just creating content. I was actually really enjoying it. And throughout all this period, I never had a tripod stand. So you actually don't need all these things to start. So after that, I got a job in content creation, and it was for a fashion brand. They sell they were selling, I think, mostly casual outfits. So I was working there for a while, but then it started getting tiring, because me, I'm someone that I literally pay like if it comes to very serious things, I pay attention to literally every single thing you say. And then when I started, they told me that that they were going to pay me this amount, so they asked me how much I wanted. I told them, and then they were like that they couldn't afford that amount, but they were going to pay me a lesser fee because they have to get a photographer to make the videos for me, and I might just have to edit it myself, or he will edit it. And I told them that I like working for myself. Like, I like working from home too, because it was quite far from my house, but it was getting tiring, because on a normal day I don't even like working for people, like normal 9 to 5. So I was just trying to do that because it was lockdown, and even if it wasn't like a strict 9 to 5, but I need clothes to work. If I'm a content creation, how am I going to do my thing? So which I had issues, and I quit. I didn't want to do it again because I was literally tired. It was not worth their pay. It was 30k I was being paid per month, and when I calculated the transport fee and everything, it wasn't worth it, so I had to quit. But before I actually quit, there was a day I walked up to my mom because my mom actually knows how to sew, but even if she does her own as a hobby, she just does it whenever she's very less busy to the core. I don't even think she sews again. But then she has had this sewing machine for as long as I can remember. I think it's been like 25 years. But I know that the sewing machine is older than my older brother. So she got it before she even gave birth to any of us. And I was just like, I want to learn how to sew because I'm bored. Like I was just bored. It was lockdown. I was very bored. So I went to meet her to teach me how to sew. But as a very busy woman that she is, she didn't teach me how to sew. She just taught me how to, but she taught me how to actually draft a normal bodice pattern. She was the first person that learned how to draft a normal bodice pattern, like something like what I'm putting on, but not a shirt. It was just a normal bodice pattern. So she taught me how to draft it, and then she taught me how to use the manual sewing machine that she has. And when we started, because I said I wanted to do it, and trust my younger sister, everything I want to do that she wants to do. So my mom taught both of us, and then she was actually learning faster than I was, because I wasn't learning the whole principle. Like I wasn't getting it fast, like on time. The whole principle between, the whole principle behind stepping on the pedal, and it was just a lot for me at the beginning. But then I eventually picked it up. And after that time, my mom just left me. She didn't even say anything, but I understood the facts because she was actually very busy. She's literally almost always busy, and I had to do it on my own. So it was just, I'm just like, all those posts that I see on Instagram, that I see on Pinterest that I like, let me just try making them. Let me just try one or two. So after I quit, I was just quite bored, like really bored. But before then, I made my first clothes. I think the first outfit I made was a skirt. Yeah, it was a skirt. That skirt was nothing to write home about, but it was a step forward. So I started with that one. I will go and cut on my parents' center table in their house, and I will go to my mom's room to sew. It wasn't actually easy. It wasn't easy, but I was just doing it because this is what I like. And I was about to quit, and if I quit, my parents will tell you, my dad tells me every single morning of my life, anytime he sees me, fight for your life. That is his quote. Fight for your life. And I had to fight for my life. Even when I even started sewing, I started it as a hobby because I never expected it. But I never expected that I was going to be making money from this sewing thing, because I didn't even want to do it low-key, because like people around me, they're telling me that, oh, this, that. So I wasn't really getting the motivation and the support, like, and the morale to actually sew to make money from it. So I was doing it basically as a hobby, and I feel it's actually one of my talents, because I just picked it up and I was just as the spirit leads, I was just sewing. And then I started posting on Instagram, my personal page. And then from there, I met someone that is really special to my heart. It was just, I don't know, because every other person was telling me that, oh, are you sure you want, even my parents were telling me, oh, are you sure you want to do this? But it was like the only person saying that, oh, you should go for it, just do it. Go for it, do what you want to do, just keep sewing, just keep that. So he was actually also the person that told me that I could actually start making money from this. And since it's my hobby, I'm actually going to enjoy doing this as a full-time job. Do you get? And I started sewing, I started posting. If you call me anytime, then you'll be hearing this manual machine that is making it. And after a while, I got my first sewing machine. This guy behind me, that is Trevor. That was like one of the happiest days of my life. I got him 21st of December 2020. Not 21st, sorry. I got him 25th. No, I can't believe I got him 24th of December, because yeah, it was a day to Christmas. I got him 24th of December 2020. This guy has been with me through thick and thin. So yeah, after that, I was still doing because it wasn't even a bed, like it wasn't easy. I won't say it wasn't easy for me, because I don't feel you have to suffer to actually make it in life. I don't feel you have to struggle per se to actually make it in life. I just had support from few people, and I was able to work and also build myself. So I was just going, and I was actually playing with it, because Well, like I said, I started it as a hobby, so I wasn't serious with it. But I was always being flogged, not flogged per se, but my boyfriend would always tackle me that I should be serious with my life, this, that. And I started taking it seriously February 2021. I started sewing, like seriously, like I started creating content and posting like consistently in a way, because I feel like I can be so unserious sometimes. And ever since then till now, man, so many things have happened actually. It has been a whole journey. It has been a roller coaster. Yeah, it has been filled with so many challenges that I can't even comprehend. It has been filled with so many things that I've learned so many things. I've unlearned so many things. I've had to unlearn being lazy, because let's not talk about that today. I got my first client, I think it was March. Yeah, it was March 2021. That was when I got my first client, and we're roommates before the lockdown, so she knew me before then. But yeah, if I didn't post her outfit, she wouldn't have liked it. So if you don't share your works, nobody sees what you can do, and nobody will actually patronize you. But yeah, from there, after then, I started getting clients. Like last year, I actually had like quite a number of outfits that didn't go well, because sometimes like I'll make outfits because I was just starting and I didn't learn from anybody. Do you get? So I'll make outfits for other people, and then it's that they have this issue or they have that issue or they have this is wrong, that is wrong. And it was actually weighing me down, because like it was just like, okay, like are you sure that I'll be able to do this? Do you get? I'm like, it was just something that was like really bringing me down, because I'm like, if I'm making outfits for people and it's actually not their size, or like it's not like they always have one complaint or the other about it, are you sure I'm meant to be doing this? But I was just like, well, I'm self-taught, like there's nothing I can do other than to keep trying it, to keep learning. Do you get? So it's the more I kept making for people, the more I kept making for myself, the more I got better. So I had quite a number of bad reviews at my beginning stage when I started making for people. So it wasn't the way you're seeing it now. Like I had to go through quite a number of things, of challenges, to actually get here. So guys, that is my journey in summary. It's way more than that, but this is a YouTube video. I can't say everything about my life there. But yeah, one thing I'll just say is, this whole entrepreneurial journey, or like your journey is your journey to you guys. So I feel you should just be patient. Like just learn to flow with your journey. Like just be patient with your journey. Just take it one step at a time. You might be here, you might even be struggling to look for, even if it's like 1K to actually buy a fabric. Like you might be struggling to get a fabric or something now, but tomorrow you might be one of the best fashion designers in your country, or even in the world. You get? So I feel you should just take it one step at a time. What you're seeing today, like what I'm posting, like the way you see me today is not the way I was when I started. So take that notion off your mind that you have to start big. Please just take it out, just take it off your mind, because even when I started, even all the things I even have now, it took time, and I'm still like getting more things. So I didn't just get everything at once. So just be very patient with your journey. Patience is the patient dog. It's the fattest bone, even if that one is not true all the time. But yeah, your journey is your journey. Your race is your race. Nobody's going to run it for you. So just take your time, breathe in, breathe out, and do what you gotta do. And eventually, I'm going to see you at the top, because all of us, there's enough space for all of us at that top. But yeah, guys, this is the end. I've come to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to try my possible best to be sharing more videos with you guys. So let's just feel free to, this is a safe space for you to grow. I'm all about the growth. So feel free to say your own story, or just say something, say what you have to say. And don't forget to please go to my Instagram page, follow me at Sandra Lawrence with double underscores, And don't forget to like this video, subscribe, share to your friends, and just say anything beautiful in the comments. So yeah, till next time, I'm going to see you guys next time. I'm going to see you. I mean you that are looking at me like this. I'm going to see you next time. Bye.